Oh god, she's taking a selfie with Joker.
Fucking course. Signing in, so... Okay, now I'm getting...
The Multiverse is extremely lawless. I love that title.
Why is she referencing Batman like this? Because this is Green Lantern rescuing.
Maybe there's a secret plot twist. I don't know. And the fact that viewer is telling you, Season of Lawless, Episode 6, Scoundrels. Lawless is bringing the energy to Task Force X and eager to help the squad take down another Brainiac. Complete missions to increase your Scoundrels rank and unlock powerful gear and rank rewards. Brave the continued assault on Metropolis. Brainiac continues to phase in patrols and strongholds from the Fear Elseworld. Oh, great! Complete new missions, overcome Riddler challenges, and unlock audio logs while increasing your Scoundrels rank. The Bane, Scarecrow, and Two-Face Infamy sets, return of blah blah blah. Some tiers are... Yep, so they're literally just recycling old gear.
That's the kind of... Okay, I just got to the end of the... Shit, no, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to save recent gameplay to get that opening cutscene. Where, Okay. Bringing on energy to task force... Blah, 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 blah.
Wow, they're literally now actively telling us to use killing time to raise our Scoundrels rank.
Well, everyone who's actually playing the game already knew that.
I know, but it's just weird that they're literally telling you skip the rest of the content. And just only do...
Okay, I just got to the screen, and oh yeah, oh my fucking god, that's the new thing. They're literally just recycling gear from previous expansions.
Yep. Teach Brainiac the meaning of fear, the meaning of fear and the mayhem. Once you reach the recommended Scoundrels rank, it's time to take the fight to Brainiac. Completing the mayhem unlocks mastery levels and can award corrupted items. Complete high mastery levels. Okay, we've seen that before.
Yeah, it's literally saying like, okay, just use killing time to like, it almost says to use it to practice shit. Okay, completing the mayhem. Unlocks mastery level, blah blah blah. We already know that. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
select squad.
Yep, I'm gonna start sending invites.
Oh shit! I did straight into the action. Oh well. By the way, are we streaming? Are we good?
Yep, I'm streaming. I'm on.
Okay.
And then I'm about to invite.
Game base. Yeah, I feel like I think I missed the invite by holding the PlayStation button instead of like.
Okay, I'll send it again.
Sorry.
Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, so just sent it.
Okay. Yep. Okay, yeah. I think yeah. I saw the invite twice. I think I got both of them. Oh, I got one of them.
Yeah, right now I'm keeping my Lawless character because I kind of like her gear.
I'm doing freeze.
I'm going back to Toy Boy.
Okay, so you're going... Well, if we're doing that, then I'll probably go back to my Harley.
I mean, you do whatever you want. I just want... I'm just, felt like doing freeze.
Let's see. So, yep, we're all good. And, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I want to see if they've even added any new cosmetics. Let's see. Not really. At least anything that really even looks remotely appetizing. Nope, not really.
Acid Wash new 52 pack, which... looks like the new stuff is just like slight tweaks on the new 52 skins. Excuse me, that they added.
Lawless. What? I am kind of looking forward to. There is one movie I want to see this weekend called The Heretic with Hugh Grant. That looks very interesting.
I've heard of it. Film Brain was like trying to make a video of that, or something like that.
Oh, Schnick, are you ready? Are you ready?
Getting stuff ready.
Okay. But yeah, so basically, like Hugh Grant, like
it doesn't. Oh.
Two, like, people that go door to door, like two young women, have you heard the word about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, blah blah blah. So they happen upon Hugh Grant's house at some point, and then Hugh Grant's like all enthusiastic, invites them in. Things seem like it's going well, and then he goes to and this is all in the trailer. Then he says he's gonna go get like a blueberry pie, but then the two women notice like he has like a blueberry pie scented like aerosol thing that's been making the place smell like that. And then they find out that like he's about to put him through like some very sadistic kind of game. And when I was at the comic book store the other day, one of my friends that works there said that he had a buddy that saw it and described it as an atheist or an atheist's version of Saw.
I'd say I was kind of sounding like the premise when you were setting that up. Oh yeah, Lawless and Hack are leading efforts to stabilize the land. Son of a bitch.
So Lawless and who?
Lawless and Hack are like leading the efforts to stabilize like this new dimension we've been doing. Oh, when Hack has her, when Lawless has the positive, it puts a literal crown above her head.
Okay, yeah, hold on. I need to look at my Harley loadout. I just switched to her.
Okay.
Oh, please, Tom. Oh, I guess I've never really did that. Let's see.
I'm sorry, when I think Jigsaw, I just think of one of the Joker wannabes from Punisher Warzone.
Oh, yeah, because he was also called Jigsaw. Because he's got, like, his face was a jigsaw puzzle, kind of.
Wait, seriously, he was called Jigsaw?
Yeah,
there's a Punisher villain called Jigsaw because his face is, like, fucked up, like a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, there is a Marvel villain called Jigsaw. The Punisher Warzone version calls himself that because he's incredibly insecure about his face being ruined. Like, literally the way it happens is that Punisher throws him, like, into a, like, recycling thing of, like, glass bottles, and, like, the shattered glass bottles are, like, ripping the skin on his body to shreds. The whole time, he's not concerned about the considerable pain that would be giving him. He's concerned about his face getting messed up.
So in other words, somebody fucked up his face.
Yes.
You beat me to it. It's like his entire motivation is you fucked up my face. I guess I should look at the new map.
And I mean, and then he also has like this sicko brother who's even more of a Joker wannabe, like to the point where he gives this stupid speech about yummy things to like his caretaker before he violently kills and like eats parts of him. And not that.
Oh my god!
What?
The Brainiac only requires us to be at episode level 10.
Wow.
They want us. They They threw this together. They're like, just get in and out and shut the fuck up.
Wow, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I am not seeing anything that looks like new content. Like, even remotely new.
Like, they tried to push in the opening cutscene that the Batman is making the villains stronger, but they didn't say anything about new enemy types.
Stronghold Showdown, you think you'd be happy to bring it?
Fear the worst, dinner and a show.
What did we find out strongholds were? Did we ever find that?
I'm not sure. Like I know what a stronghold was in Anthem, but I don't know what it is here.
You happy Brainiacs lowering the rent, dropping the strongholds into town, but no, we gotta clear them out. I mean, right now that's the only thing that looks vaguely new. So my suggestion would be maybe just do that, and then we just do our usual shtick.
I wouldn't mind trying the other incursions just to see what they are. Because
yeah.
Like none of these sound like any. None of these really tell you what they do.
Okay, yeah, we can do. Yeah, that's definitely.
But I'll go with the crowd though.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's try the stronghold, and then we'll just hop around the other incursions.
Somebody in chat.
Time to become the. Oh, go ahead.
Somebody in chat asks if anybody's played the Punisher arcade beat 'em up. I have not, but I am getting the Marvel vs. Capcom collection where they're including it.
Actually, the Punisher arcade beat 'em up was included on my on the PAP 1. I've played it. I think Miles and I actually started playing it in co-op, but then one of us got glitched to where one of us got stuck in the terrain and we couldn't move forward any further, so we just stopped. Like, it's okay. I vastly prefer the Alien vs. Predator beat 'em up, or like any of the Ninja Turtles things.
Yeah, the Alien vs. Predator.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say the Alien vs. Predator beat 'em up game that we played and finished. That was a pretty kick-ass time.
I got to play. Yeah. I got to do a full playthrough with him too when I visited.
Yeah, I fucking love the Alien vs. Predator beat 'em up. The Punisher one is okay. It's just kind of weird in the way it handles weapons, I think.
Yeah.
You know, I was surprised that like the AVP beat 'em up never got a home port, and when I was looking it up, it might have been planned, but then it got canceled. And then I found a curious piece of history, according to TV tropes, as to why so many classic arcade beat-em-ups did not get home ports, including like Simpsons and X-Men.
X-Men!
So, like, stuff like Simpsons and X-Men were made by Konami. Well, here's what happened. They didn't make home ports because the likely reason was that Acclaim had the home rights to make, like, stuff for, like, Super Nintendo and Genesis and everything, and because it was a completely different studio, and I guess they weren't willing to work with Konami, they just wanted to make their own shitty LJN-level games. That's why they didn't get home ports.
Forever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say let's hang out here before let Schnick get caught up.
Holy shit, they actually made a new map. This part of the Metropolis map is all lava and stuff.
Oh, we're going in, okay.
Oh, sorry. I just figured as long as we didn't, like, actually go over to the spot that we'd be fine.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure this was, like, one of those, like, open world activities that, like, just start once you go in.
There's a poster here for Janice, the cosmetic that mutilates a clay face.
Oh, that's interesting. It's an interesting little reference.
Well, I think it's literally just a poster pulled from Arkham Knight, because I remember that, like, Joker can your Joker hallucinations can turn posters like that to where the Joker's in all of them.
Okay, so neutralizing. Okay, so we're just killing enemies.
That's what I figured. The stronghold is just kill a bunch of shit. Oh, it's a bunch of Flash enemies too. Goody.
Somebody in chat knows that Acclaim did publish some ports of stuff. If I recall, they were responsible for for the port of X-Men Children of the Atom for PS1, one of the Capcom fighters, and that was very horrid of a port.
Oh, it was?
Yep.
I know that there was an Alien vs Predator beat 'em up on the or fighting a game on the Super Nintendo. I mean, I remember it is nowhere near as good as the arcade game.
Yeah.
I can already tell they've done that thing again, where all the enemies have a shitload extra health.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
The Marvel vs. Capcom collection proves that maybe Capcom could work out a deal with Disney to put out the AVP game on an official port finally, but I guess we'll see.
Well, yes, I'm not really... Yeah, since the buyout, I think, like, Disney does technically own both Alien and Predator.
Yeah. Like... because I know that they would still have to work through 20th Century, because... I remember in the group chat once, somebody was confused why 20th Century's logo was on the Deadpool and Wolverine Blu-ray. Technically, even though their logo's not in the movie, on the front of the movie itself, technically 20th Century was still a production studio behind it. I guess just because they still technically have the rights like the old X-Men movies and everything, so they needed to be involved.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, like, why would it be, like, 20th Century Fox? Because 20th Century Fox is owned by Disney, and they've renamed it since then.
Well, that's the thing. They're still, even though they're owned by Disney, they're still technically their own studio, just under their ownership.
Well, okay, but, like, were they called, like, in the credits, were they listed as 20th Century Fox, or just 20th Century?
Studios, under their new name. The only time
they're referred to by
the only time they're ever referred to by their old name is when Deadpool's making quips at them in the movie.
Suck it, Fox! I'm going to Disneyland!
And then you see, like, the corpse of the logo, like, when they first make it into the void.
Yeah. I also like, yeah, and then in that scene we get your special sock out, nerds. It's gonna get good. Well, fuck it. Let's give the people what they came for. That's kind of.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say this. That's kind of like what we're doing right now. Is, well, fuck it. Let's give the people what they came for.
Trial by Blood. That's a trophy I just got. I don't even know what that was for.
Yeah, the Catwoman minigun that worked so well in the last episode is barely doing shit to the enemies in this one.
My ice pistol is also useless now, pretty much. It's not shredding enemies anymore.
So they're doing
my
the
ice
thing.
pistol doesn't. They're doing something because like it's like only certain weapons are seem to be actually useful in this.
Somebody in chat asks, did any of us play The Last of Us? Yes.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
My friend Ben gave me, like, the PS4 version. I haven't played it yet. And you have to specify which version because it's been released, like, 3 times.
Yeah.
Man, this frickin' brute.
I own the PS5 remake, and yeah, it is a pointless remake.
Well, honestly, like, remake is even it really is more of a high quality remaster because remake implies they actually like went in and changed significant things to the point where it's almost an entirely new game.
Like,
that's not what happened.
Like, the thing with the PS5 one is that by technicality it's a remake because they apparently rebuilt the entire game on the sequels engine. But you can't even tell all that much.
Actually, yeah. I think I can because I do see like the drastic difference in art style with a much more like gritty, realistic, much more gritty, realistic art style.
Yeah.
But I will say the supposed PS5 like Pro version of like say Last of Us Part like Last of Us 2 that they showed off during the PS5's Pro's initial reveal, I do feel like I'm that Ken Jeong meme of, huh?
Yeah.
Like,
And that's pretty much what it was like between the PS4 remaster and the PS5 one.
I think there is I think there is still more of a noticeable difference, especially when you look at character models like Tess and whatnot.
But yeah, like the PS5 Pro, you're on point saying that's just a waste of $700. So
You mean 800 because it's 80 plus tax for the disc drive.
right.
No, that's a movie series I'm probably not going to get into.
Luckily, oh yeah, speaking of Jeepers Creepers, don't get into it because the creator's a creep.
Well, and I think Dead Meat has said like that's why he will never cover Jeepers Creepers on his channel.
Oh, if you need another reason to hate Francis Ford Coppola, he defended the Jeepers Creepers director.
Yeah, that's kind of the lead. Honestly, I cannot wait to torture you with Megalopolis as for a vlog movie when I visit.
That is gonna be spectacular. This won't be like my bad movie, but Miles has said he wants to witness the wonder of Turkish Spider-Man.
Yeah, like that plot just sounds like one of the most insane shit. Like, who the fuck wrote this?
Yeah, like I've heard little bits from like there's a guy who used to be a contributor for that guy with the glasses named Ed Glazer, and he kind of made a few appearances on the Cinema Snob to explain this, but like Turkey didn't really have much of like in the way of like movies coming to their country, so they made a lot of like basically to have their own theater system. They made a lot of like really batshit low budget and really amateur hour movies that were basically kind of rip-offs of American cinema. Like I know there's a movie called Rampage that is apparently supposedly like pretty good. That's basically Turkish Rambo, and apparently it includes zombies for some reason. I have Turkish Star Wars and Turkish Batman and Robin. I would like Turkish Rambo, but I haven't been able to find it. I've heard the Turkish Wizard of Oz, but I don't know what it is.
Wizard of Oz.
There's two different Turkish Supermans. Like two completely different Turkish Supermans.
Let's see, Scoundrels.
Oh wow,
Progress.
that almost got us 2 levels on its own. Yeah, this expansion's going to be short as piss.
Which I just realized that's going to make it easy to go back and like do almost both episodes together as one thing.
Yeah, because this one's barely going to be anything at all. Oh, I got 2 pieces of crap gear, although I did get a Master Prize shooter.
I'm just going to break all this down.
Oh, goody! I got a mastery weapon that's literally 1/3 of the damage output that I have now. Yeah, break it down on the count of 3. Oh, that just reminded me of a bit from Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue, where there are these 2 agents. They want to breach a wall. One says, break it down on the count of 3, and the guy starts breakdancing.
Yep, I'm just taking us now around all the other incursions, and then we'll probably circle to killing time after that.
Honestly, by the time we're done trying out the incursions to see what they are, we'll probably be ready to fight Brainiac. I have a talent point to spend. Just a second.
Honestly, yeah. So this will probably be like a one-stream thing, and then when you do get around to covering this expansion, my guess is more than likely both parts that both episodes. Well, both episode. What are we on? 3 technically, like episode 3 part. Well, was episode 3 part 1.
Yeah, basically it was episodes 5 and 6, but it was like sorted. I'm just going to call it like season 3 review.
Yeah,
probably.
Because at least somehow the past
supposed to be like the season of Lawless.
Oh, real quick, I do have a rooftop emplacement contract to do, so I'm just going to be stopping to take care of rooftop emplacements briefly.
I'm behind anyway because I was
Oh,
picking around
sorry.
with my skill tree.
That's my fault.
That's all right.
I don't know how they're going to be able to continue this. Like, if this is the kind of threadbare content they're putting out.
Like, the only reason they're
after-
getting all the characters out is because they had they planned this from the beginning because Conroy has dialogue that's going to play for the Deathstroke expansion.
Oh God, don't! I'm gonna cry.
Like they literally had all this done, or done, and at least planned most of it done in advance.
So this is all they could. Wait,
yeah.
Wait. So even in advance, these expansions. What I'm getting is from the start, these expansions were threadbare.
Pretty much. Like, well, I know that the story content, such as it is, was done in advance because it has to have been for Conroy to have more dialogue. But like, I don't know how much of the gameplay was done, but I know the characters were probably done by then. Because, like I said in the first expansion episode, like Deathstroke was done during the first season because hackers were playing as him.
Yeah. I just don't know how they're going to be able to continue like at post Deathstroke. Like, I really do feel like post Deathstroke, this game will officially be said, yeah, we're done.
Well, the thing is, like, they had planned a 5th expansion to basically wrap up the Brainiac storyline, but if none of that was done in advance, and I've seen no evidence that it was, they've got nothing. Like, maybe they'll cobble together like a fight where the last remaining Brainiacs all just meld together or something, because Deathstroke will take us through 9 Brainiacs. There'll be 4 left after that.
So yeah, the math doesn't add up.
Maybe they just have us fight all 4 of them at once, like I suggested.
Oh, like a boss gauntlet?
Something like that, or just multiple bosses at once.
Okay, I will say this incursion map looks slightly interesting because it does kind of give that vibe of the Scarecrow sections of Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Which I remember those sections in Arkham Asylum, and those are probably some of the most fun. That's like probably some of the most fun parts of that game.
Yeah.
So yeah, just kill 200 enemies.
Yep.
200 to bail
I'm guessing
out
that's
Mr.
why they don't really
Gambini.
explain what these missions are, because it's just killing shit.
No, we need an overly complicated explanation of killing shit. It's like, no, you need to have this really like super hard sounding objective, and then oh no, you're just killing enemies.
Okay, these enemies are seem to be more fragile than the ones we just handled, so maybe it's on a mission by mission basis how much health they have.
Yeah, because I am blasting these guys.
Yeah. So that stronghold, I get maybe the enemies were buffed, or maybe it was buffed because they were in the overworld. I don't know.
That's probably it. I'm like that Danny DeVito meme. So anyways, I just started blasting.
Somebody in chat notes that we still have not revisited the scene from the intro of the game, and now we probably never will.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like the game started with them like in a some world that was like a bunch of floating platforms, and they were separated, and the game never actually went back to where that started.
Huh. That is.
By the way, I was going through my YouTube history and clearing a bunch of stuff out, and I found when Rerez streamed Kill the Justice League to see if it was really that bad. He went for a single session of 7.5 hours.
Jesus Lord.
Crap in a hat.
Like, dude, that's dedication.
The wonders you can do when YouTubing is successful enough to be your profession. Although even if YouTubing was my profession, I don't think I could handle like 7 hours of the game in a single session.
Well, and honestly, any game really.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was a YouTuber, like by profession, just streaming games, I would probably like start. Honestly, like my catchphrase for my streams would probably be, imitating Gerard Butler from 300 with, "YouTubers, what is your profession?" And that scene from 300 where like he says, "Spartans, what is your profession?" And then they all go, "Oh, oh." I keep forgetting Michael Fassbender was ever in that movie.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like he's you first see him in a scene where like Gerard Butler's getting ready to head out with the 300, and one random Spartan just shouts out, "We are with you, sire!" And that's Michael Fassbender wearing a really obvious wig. I do kind of appreciate how I mean, I would know her since I watched Game of Thrones, but I like how Gerard Butler's queen is played by Lyanna Headey, who plays Cersei Lannister in Game of Thrones, her character in Game of Thrones, she is a real nasty bitch.
See, I know her as Sarah Connor from the Terminator television series.
Oh, she was in that?
Yeah, she's Sarah Connor in the Sarah Connor Chronicles TV show.
She's also the drug lord in Dread.
Oh, yeah, that's right, too. Correct, yeah. Yeah, she also plays a role in Final Fantasy Kingsglaive. I'm actually surprised Square Enix even got, like, 3 relatively high-profile actors for that movie.
Isn't that, like, the worst reviewed of all the Final Fantasy movies?
It is, but I thought it was.
I honestly thought Spirits Within was the worst received.
But... No, I think Spirits Within got a lot of, like, I guess you would say, well, what's the phrase? A pass, sort of, on some things. Like, I think reviews were kinder to that.
No.
But anyways, no, Final Fantasy 15 Kingsglaive is actually pretty good. Like, it is a lot of style over substance. It really is just there for, like, pretty CG effects, or CG animation. But as far as like just pretty CG animation with more style than substance, it's a pretty fun movie.
Wasn't it a major criticism that it makes no sense unless you've played the game, or is that vice versa?
Actually,
no, it's a complete prequel to Final Fantasy 15.
I've seen Kingsglaive. The best way I can describe it is Final Fantasy 15's story. The first half of the game, pretty much nothing happens. It's just your main character and his friends dicking around on the countryside, and the plot doesn't get going until the halfway point. Kingsglaive is the first half of that plot. Basically, my understanding is that it's what's going on with, like, the kingdom while your main character is dicking around on the countryside.
And I think there is a post-credits scene in the movie that actually shows the main characters dicking around in the countryside. Oh, hey, I got a infamy scarecrow pistol, the only semi-decent item I got from that. The rest was shit.
Yeah, same here, except, wait a second, how is it my standard scarecrow pistol does more damage than my master level 2 pistol that I've got? Oh wait, sorry, I'm looking at the Gatling gun. Duh. There's your problem.
Killed 20 grunts.
Actually, it's the cryo probe, but still, I want the cold gun, so fuck off. All right, I've been leveling up pretty quickly this game.
Yeah, same here. Like, I'm not sure if they've like doubled the XP because I'm already at like 3 squad points.
Yeah, I've gotten 3 squad points today too.
Oh, hey, there's a rooftop emplacement. Quickly head for that.
Yeah, buffing my melee damage because I'm using melee a lot here.
Nice job, killers. A killer instinct, you could say.
Yeah.
Up there. We got Green Lantern constructs shooting us.
Yeah. Okay, I think they're dead.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yep, I'm ready.
Like, again, I really do fully expect this game to be announced that it's just done. We're not even going to get the Brainiacs finished because I don't see how they can keep doing this if they apparently have nothing else, like, actually done. And we know for a fact this game is down to a skeleton crew. This game is going, like, I really do fully expect sometime in January, February after Deathstroke it likely comes out, if not in December. Sometime during December, January, I expect an announcement of we're ceasing support.
Yeah.
And if it somehow keeps trudging along like Marvel's Avengers, that'll just prove there's no justice in the world.
The only reason it might continue past Deathstroke is if Warner Brothers says, look, we want to keep milking the Arkham verse for video games because they just put out Arkham Shadow, which I've heard is actually really freaking good. And they're like, you cannot end this until you fix the story. So maybe they put out just like a boss fight where you fight a bunch of Brainiacs at once just to call it done. But I don't see like any updates of substance after Deathstroke is done, and even the substance is a questionable term anyway, given the state of this expansion.
Okay, 42 charges.
So basically, just kill shit.
Yep.
Okay, there are all these Green Lantern enemies around. La di fucking da.
Then la-di-da, Lex Luthor comes around. Oh, great. Green Lantern constructs.
I see him.
There it is. Thank you. Oh.
Okay, he blew yuppie.
Did you say baby Huey blowy uppy?
No. Although I wish he would explode.
Lots of kids. Lots of fun. Oh!
What?
Commercial glitch! I am stuck as Harley! Damn it, I'm gonna have to record.
To me. Yeah, just hold,
save recent
push.
gameplay. Last
Yeah,
1 minute. I'll just save the last minute of gameplay.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I did it!
Order is restored to the universe!
Food, glory, food! God,
wee! That's a relief.
okay, I needed that.
Yes.
God, that was funny. I never thought I'd be so happy to see a glitch.
Yeah. Well, it's just tradition at this point.
Yeah. Like, finally, the order is right, like, all is right in the world. Okay,
Why
where
is
the...
there just a random... Oh, there's a tornado here because there's a brute, I guess. What in the name of... I swear this guy tried to teleport away, but then he just fell on his ass.
We got an imminent detonation. Okay, where are all the enemies? Like, there's barely any on the map.
Brute, so I had to kill him like 3 times.
Oh, hey.
Oh, there's another one.
Oh, look, here comes another one. Reminds me of, like, Deadpool from the Deadpool video game by High Moon. Sweet mother, it's an destruction! Oh my god, here come more. Okay, so where's the thingamabob? Oh, it's up here.
Oh, right. I missed the part that we're supposed to flee from the explosion.
Yep.
Actually, not all is...
Okay.
You know why not all is right with the world? Deadshot's not
Why?
invisible.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes. Well, we need that to happen then.
Well, I don't think we're going to get invisible Deadshot ever again.
True injustice.
Yes. No, the fighting games are true injustice.
Yeah.
God, like seriously, like the Injustice 2 story just like throws out the entire multiverse thing, and yeah, just goes with a crap hole universe.
Yeah, and that's exactly what people didn't
What?
want.
I got stuck like in the tree over here.
Huh.
Huh.
I'm taking
I
a...
haven't gotten stuck yet.
Like, it's like only for a few seconds, but I was like stuck in the tree.
So you're a tree hugger?
Yeah.
Clearly, Mrs. Freeze is superior because she hasn't gotten stuck yet.
Well, maybe she got stuck when pegging Nora Freeze.
Well, Nora Freeze is frozen solid, so yeah, that would definitely get stuck. Oh god, I just had the mental image of like, you know when you lick a frozen pipe and your tongue gets stuck? Oh my god! Mrs. Freeze's tongue got stuck performing oral sex on her frozen wife. I am going to hell for that mental image.
Who was it that said the thing about Baby Huey exploding?
Me. Oh, sorry, I thought it was you. Yeah, it was you.
One of us did.
Well, no, your sins are forgiven because the mental image of him blowing apart is...
okay, good.
Godly, so...
Magnificent. Oh god, I can't get out of my head now.
The mental... I just can't get the mental image out of my head of Rouge and Knuckles pegging. Well, Rouge pegging Knuckles.
Like, that picture is nice because Rouge is very clearly wearing a thin T-shirt over nothing else, but I'm sure there are other aspects of that image of that picture that are nice as well, that other people would enjoy.
Oh.
It's funny you mentioned the Sonic franchise, because I did get the Generations remaster recently. That also includes, like, the new Shadow-themed game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna hate me. I did order a copy of Sonic Unleashed on the 360.
No, that's fine. I mean, the 360 version's supposedly the one that's good.
Yeah, like, it's funny because I played it on PS3 originally, and the performance on the PS3 version could dip into single digits depending on the level, but then the 360 version, not only did it perform better, but on Series X, it's supposed to have FPS boost, so that's...
Wait, it's backwards compatible?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow, okay. Did not know that.
Play it on your Series X, because you get FPS boost, and because there's no PC version, that's the best way to play it.
Okay, well then, absolutely.
So, yeah, so...
I got a drastically weaker grenade, by a wide margin that only does 18 to 20,000 damage. And my current grenade does, like, up to 30,000, so, like... God, that is terrible gear.
I got a traversal mod for Mrs. Freeze that gives me a little buff, but the one I've got gives me more XP, so I don't want it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But yeah,
dwellers for a minute.
Somebody in chat is worried about shadow spoilers. I've only played the first level, so I can't spoil it. The only thing I can say is that it's like a side story that takes place at the same time as Generations. The only thing I can really say about it is I am happy that the games are finally acknowledging humans besides Eggman again.
Yeah.
Because, like, the opening cutscene, like, it has Gerald, it has Maria, it also has the human gun soldiers, so, yeah.
Oh, hey. Yep, rooftop emplacement. Need to... There we go. Let me check my contract progress. Oh, fuck.
Another thing I noticed is that they apparently re-recorded the entire script of the original Generations. Like, my understanding is, I guess the reason why is so that they could tie it to the Shadow game a bit better.
I was about to say, and then I think Keanu Reeves actually did, like, they went the extra mile and actually, like, had him voice every single line.
Well, only for the DLC based on the movie.
Yeah,
it's for they're doing a DLC based on the third movie, and that's where they're getting Keanu Reeves to do the voice. But other than that, he's voiced by his game actor.
Yeah, I can't. Honestly, if I do get that game, I'm absolutely picking up that DLC because I want.
Yeah.
Because I want to hear Keanu Reeves' voice.
Somebody in chat says that the PS2 port of Unleash was only in Europe. No, it wasn't. It was also in North America.
And I'm pretty sure the PS2 release is probably the same as the Wii release.
It is the same as the Wii version, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty common, because I know that the Iron Man Wii game was also released on PS2.
Well, yeah, like, the reason why the PS2 was still getting so many games, like, so late into the 7th gen was because it was still selling like hotcakes, and it wasn't that hard to back... And because they already had to make downgraded ports for the Wii, it wasn't that hard to just backport them to PS2. Because the Wii's hardware was pretty much the same.
I remember playing, like, I think I at one point played Call of Duty Black Ops, the Wii version, and when I get to, like, Gary Oldman, like, or when I get to the second level and you see Gary Oldman's character, I'm just like, what the hell is this face? Like, his face looks terrible in the Wii version. So what? Wow, so this really is just giant circular arena and kill shit.
Yeah, like, I think this is the same map from the last episode where they just took Arkham's overworld and broke it up and put lava in between it. Where the fuck are all the enemies?
They're all Batman enemies. They're all Batman enemies.
They're also all down here. Like, we have this huge map, and I was in the completely wrong area of the map because all the enemies only spawn in one part of the map.
Oh dear.
I get it.
Shit.
This is the Arkham Asylum Bat Cave that they just tore apart to use for other shit.
Yeah, there's the back computer.
At least it's something semi cool.
Yeah. Like, they put all the effort into new maps and then had to recycle the guns and shit.
You know, what was that VR game called? Arkham Shadow?
Arkham Shadow.
Yeah, Arkham Shadow.
Yeah, I did see that they actually got... Because I guess it's supposed to be in between Origins and Asylum. So I guess they're still...
it's going to be a direct sequel to Arkham Origins.
And they did actually get They did get Roger Craig Smith from Origins back, which was fitting.
So they're finally acknowledging Origin.
Once again, anyway. Yeah. Like, they did acknowledge Origins originally, and then this game tried to ignore it, and now they're back to acknowledging it, probably because they realized their mistake.
Like, and what I don't get is, like, the Switch, like, you know, ports of, like, the Arkham trilogy, like, left out, you know, Arkham Origins.
Well, they've always been leaving out Origins. Like, they have, like, trilogy bundles on PlayStation and Xbox that leave out Origins. The Steam bundle of the series leaves out Origins. In fact, Steam, you can still get Origins, but it's only sold on its own. Like, they've made a concentrated effort to try and bury it. Like, the 360 version is backwards compatible, but, like, it's disc only. You can't get it digital. And, yeah, like, they've done, like, the bare minimum to make it still playable on current hardware.
And where are the... Oh, there they are. Yep, just... Jesus Lord. This is like, I just feel like I'm just go flying around doing nonsense.
Same here. Like, just wandering around hoping eventually you find something to shoot.
35. Okay, for some reason my traversal attack was refusing to... Oh shit, I am actually about to die.
Alex in the chat is correct, because it is quite the curious resume Roger Craig Smith has. He's got Batman, he's got Sonic, he's got Chris Redfield. I think he also voiced Captain...
also got Leonardo.
I think he also voiced Captain America. That is so funny you mentioned that.
Okay, I'm down.
That's where did he voice Leonardo?
I don't know. I just could have sworn I saw it somewhere.
Because if that's true, then that's another thing he has in common with Ben Schwartz, because Ben Schwartz was Leonardo in Rise of the TMNT.
Well, I don't know. I might have.
You may have been mistaken.
Who's voiced a shitload of people? Yeah. I'm probably mistaken.
Yeah, but if it's true, that'd be curious.
I am experiencing a new glitch. My traversal attack, despite being ready to execute and pressing the right buttons, is refusing to activate.
Too. Mine is disabled too. I noticed it earlier, and I just didn't think too much more about it.
Yeah, you mean one of those super attacks that you're able to do?
Yeah, the one that uses both shoulder buttons, yeah.
I can do the shoulder button one. I can't do the one on the other side.
It's the exact opposite for us.
Yeah, I can do the shoulder button one and the squad ultimate, but I can't do that other one that I forget the button combo.
It's L1 and R1.
No, L1 and R1 I can do, but what's the other combo?
Square and X.
I can't do square and X. I can't do square and X.
Actually, and I'm starting to encounter issues doing square and X too.
I'll try and use my square and X just to see.
I just press square and X and I can't. I can only do the shoulder buttons.
Well, my shoulder button one is fully charged, but the button prompt won't appear to do it.
The square and X one doesn't even fill.
Jeez.
Honestly, if I'm recalling correctly, it's been like that the entire session. I don't know.
I've used my traversal attack before, so
same, and I've used my X and Y. Okay, now my traversal attack finally works.
X and Y.
Sorry, Ellen. Square and X. Yeah, I've used my square and X before.
Okay, so now there's a shitload of enemies on the surface we could kill, according to because I did a radar scan thing.
Is it just me, or is the pacing of this mission just taking a nosedive?
It is, yeah. Well, because the enemies keep teleporting, and this is kind of complicated terrain.
What the fuck?
You have to keep doing the damn scan to spot them, because they turn invisible.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, these enemies turn invisible.
Oh, I know that. I just didn't know you had to keep doing. You had to scan.
Well, if you do the scan, they show up. Yeah, it's down on the directional pad, but it's.
Oh, you're right.
Anyway, wow, I have another squad point. I'm getting a shitload of XP today.
Same.
And I got barely any XP for part 1 of this expansion.
Probably a bug. They're gonna be like, "Oh, we're being too generous with the XP. Gotta cut it down."
I have no idea.
Oh. By the way, so
here's something
I found out.
Pay us money.
One of the I'm not just necessarily into romancing dwarf characters in fantasy games, but one of the romance options is a dwarf that's carried over from Inquisition into Dragon Age Veilguard. Her name's Scout Harding, and I only found out today that she's voiced by Ali Hillis, and I have so far chosen romance or options that don't exactly make her happy, and now I'm like, fuck! Because Ali Hillis voices Liara in Mass Effect, so I'm like, shit!
Anytime you say Ali Hillis, the number one voice I think of her for is Lightning in Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, I can't wait eventually to get around to that trilogy because, like I said, if she's voicing Lightning for the whole game,
yeah, she voices
Final
Lightning for the whole trilogy.
awesome.
Like
I've heard that the Final Fantasy 13 games are trash.
I would say they're not as trash as 15. It's like 13 at least has a plot going on for the whole game, and
15 I heard is just really boring.
Like, my thing with 15 is that when you get to the interesting half of the game, that's where it starts to pick up, at least. But the first half, it took me 4 years, or maybe even 5 years, to beat 15. 4 of those years were spent sludging through the first half of the game little by little. And then when I got to the interesting half, I beat it within like a month or two.
Do the job, get paid, and nobody sues.
So we've done 3 incursions so far, and all of them were just kill shit.
Yep. Place bets on whether on this next one just being kill shit.
Sounds about right.
Okay, I think I need one more rooftop emplacement.
I'm sorry, I just thought, I just saw this thing called Fear GCPD. I'm sorry, the GCPD now has a Fear division, as in the FPS series. Way to disrespect that series that's been neglected by Warner Brothers, and they're never going to revisit it.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the PC version of the first game is insanely fun to play.
I have pretty big nostalgia goggles for the second game, too. It's Fear 3 that I'm not as fond of, but, I mean, it's still fine.
There was a trailer for Fear 3 in front of one of the movies I watched recently. I forget which one it was. I don't think it was Dead Space Downfall.
I want to get Dead Space Downfall.
It's really
Dead Space
good.
Downfall is fantastic. Do not watch Aftermath, the other movie they made, because Aftermath is complete shit.
Yeah.
No, Dead Space Downfall is fun.
Yeah, Dead Space Downfall is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Didn't you say in Aftermath there's like one piece of eye candy in one scene and that's about it?
Yeah, there's a brief shot of nudity in Aftermath, and that's pretty much it. Like, it kind of tries to do the that thing where different animation styles are collaborate, but all of them look like trash, and like the connecting story is done with like shit tier CG that looks laughably terrible. Ace Chemicals, so now they're just ripping up parts of Arkham City to use for maps here.
Oh, regeneration. Kill 16 enemies. Let me get... Oh, all brutes.
Okay. Well, explains why we only have to kill 16 of them. Flash brutes, too, from the looks of things.
At least they won't flash us like Ezra Miller.
God damn it.
By the way, whatever happened to Ezra Miller? They disappeared.
Do not
finally.
care.
They disappeared.
Oh, hey, tanks.
That's just a curious thing. Warner Brothers spent so much time defending them, and after the Flash bombed, it's like they disappeared into the ether.
Well, that and, did Flash come before or after Fantastic Beasts 3? Because they were in Fantastic Beasts 3, but barely.
I think Flash came after Fantastic Beasts 3.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because I remember the pitch meeting for that, where they recast... the pitch meeting for Fantastic Beasts 3 was like, I think we should recast Johnny Depp. That way we make sure there's absolutely no one troublesome attached to this project. And then it cuts to a headline of one of Ezra Miller's, like, crime sprees.
Yeah, that is some hypocrisy that Johnny Depp
Honestly,
needed
believe
to be,
it or not, believe it or not, supposedly the reason why Johnny Depp was fired was actually J.K. Rowling wanted him gone because
so they just used the Amber Heard trial as like a scapegoat.
Honest trailer. You remember that one leading lady, that aura later, that Newt's love interest who was in the first two movies and then just disappeared from the third one? Honest Trailers dug up an article that she was a trans rights supporter, and that's why she got kicked out of the movie by Rowling.
Yeah, that's why she's barely in the third movie.
Yeah, he shows up for a cameo at the end, and that's it.
It is just absolutely stunning that the original Harry Potter movies run entirely like on a lot of civil rights parallels, especially with like Muggleborns and whatnot, and then Rowling
and choosing your own and themes of like choosing your own destiny, and this whole like and how Slytherin is like obsessed, like, you know, Voldemort's obsessed with like, you know, pure blood, all that.
And meanwhile, and so Rowling basically became the villain of her own story.
Yeah.
And that's a big reason why the Harry Potter movies, like the old ones anyway, still hold up in spite of her actions, just because, and that's why it's easy to still support them, especially since many of the original cast and crew do not agree with her beliefs, as far as we know anyway.
At least the main cast. Well, the main cast anyway. Ray Fiennes has talked about Rowling specifically, and he's kind of, I guess you would say, pussyfooted around the issue, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
He's probably just using the old Hollywood axiom where, just like, where basically, the kind of old Hollywood logic is just pussyfoot around it, so you don't like.
So you don't blacklist yourself.
Yeah. But I keep hearing that the new Harry Potter series that they want to do on Max cannot get off the ground explicitly because, well,
nobody wants to do it.
Movies are. Yeah, no one wants to work with Rowling and be that closely associated with that. But also because, like, again, the original series is such a hard act to follow.
Like, even, like, Jared, I think his name's Jared Harris, he's the son of Richard Harris, like, he was saying, like, separate from what Rowling did, he's like, why would you do it again when the movies are just fine as they are?
Well, he was also specifically standing up for his dad.
Yeah. Like, it's so funny that Richard Harris became so attached to the role of Dumbledore, because when he originally took the part, he didn't want to do it, and the only reason he took it was because his granddaughter threatened to never speak to him again.
Oh, wow.
And then he got so attached to it that even when he was on his deathbed after filming Chamber of Secrets, he was like begging them not to recast him, but obviously they had to because he was a critical character. So like, it's so weird because he apparently was dying as he was filming Chamber of Secrets, but you can't tell when you watch the movie.
You can tell a little bit just because of how weak his voice is, but mostly you can't
his
tell.
voice seemed to be like the same between the first and second movies, but like at least
I think the scene for me where I think the scene for me where I would agree with Jado here is when Harry finds Fox in Dumbledore's office and Dumbledore explains Fox to Harry. That scene does sound like he is noticeably much more raspier.
I don't know. Like, I just never really noticed it.
I have noticed. There's some scenes where it just seems a little like it's hard to squeeze it out. I didn't mean to mock him. It was a great man. Just I was trying to kind of make a point.
Yeah.
By the same token, though, Chadwick Boseman was dying during Infinity War at Endgame, and you can't tell.
Oh yeah. No.
I don't know,
even during Black Panther, you could already tell. Like, Black Panther, you couldn't really tell. But I will say there is one shot in the Black Panther movie where Chadwick Boseman doesn't have his shirt on. You can kind of see like he's not exactly like, as in shape as other Marvel actors, which is probably somewhat due to the cancer treatment he was going through.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, with Richard Harris, I guess I just never really noticed. Just because I felt like that's what his voice always sounded like between the movies.
Okay, so facility. I think I have a good idea what this one's gonna be. Like, it might be that floating thing appears in the sky, and we occasionally have to like shoot it.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it is. Yep, I can already see it.
Shit. Yeah, the damned watchtower level.
Yep, and we got 11 minutes to do it.
Fantastic. Well, we actually have longer than that. They just bombard you with cannon fire if you don't finish by the time limit.
All Hack needs us to do is bring our A game. Then she can retrieve the coordinates she needs. Got it?
Capture and hold, then destroy this damn island. Y'all got that?
Oh, yeah, we just gotta
Yeah,
defend a terminal. Jesus, okay, I'm trying to traverse here, but this thing I just keep running into the... Okay. This terminal is under our control. Oh, we got a boss enemy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my traversal attack is still glitched to not work. By the way, I just noticed.
My melee attack is glitched.
Okay. All right, I'm phased in to fight the brute.
Oh shit! That might be why. Because I forgot about the stupid phasing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how this fight. The entire idea behind this fight. I'm phased to fight the brute. If you want to worry about everyone. Okay.
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay, he's dead. Good. I couldn't tell if he died or teleported.
Okay, we need somebody to take out the Green Lantern enemy. I think they need to fight. Maybe that's why my traversal wasn't working.
No, my traversal still isn't working.
I can
Like it just seems inconsistent.
My square and X1 still will not fill.
Son of a bitch.
So where is this weak
I
point?
see it. I got it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's down.
Blah, blah. Drone ain't pulling my weight. God, I really hate this mission.
I do too.
We got a B terminal.
Okay.
Oh, we got a boss.
Is he phased? No, he's not. I don't think he's. Oh. Okay, he's not phased. I can take the brute. As I figure out where the fuck he is.
It's a Green Lantern brute.
Fantastic. Where'd he go?
He's over here.
Alright. Oh, I see him now.
Oh, he's dead.
He's dead, yeah.
Freaking.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the traversal attacks, because it really should... There it goes.
Mine's
Just
not
seems
working yet.
Just seems wildly inconsistent.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, we should be getting our crack at the next,
Yep.
Where is
I see it.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Oh God.
I think I got it.
There we go.
I feel like I'm losing my goddamn mind, but now I'm hearing the escape theme from the original Resident Evil 2 in my head.
God, this is. It just feels like there's hardly much to riff on, like, in this session, because it's just the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, nothing in this is new. Nothing.
All the glitches are new. None of us can use our... Well, we can't use special attacks.
Well, and the use of them is inconsistent at best. By the way, Brutus here, and you need to be phased.
Okay. I'll phase.
Oh, you will? Okay, you got it.
Oh, yeah, I'll take the... Okay, I see him.
How do I...
You gotta interact with the terminal and press the square button.
I don't have the prompt. I go to the terminal and there's no prompt. Now the prompt's there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we got...
I can't even
see him.
tell.
I'll just say, we need to get the brute taken care of.
Did I ever tell you the
Yeah.
definition of insanity?
I did.
Okay, Brute's down. Like, my Mrs. Freeze build is good at handling brutes because my gun, the minigun I've got is really good at opening up for shield harvest, and then I shield harvest them like 3 times and they're dead. It used to be like once or twice, but that changes by the expansion.
By the way, I remember looking up just random things since I've been on a bit of a Transformers kick lately. I remember looking up the Dark of the Moon game, and apparently Megatron cannot transform for like the first half of his level,
What?
and then suddenly, like, let me finish. And then suddenly he finds like the vehicle form that he gets in the actual Dark of the Moon movie, just randomly flying around a base. So like the game actively like has to explain like where Megatron gets his new vehicle form for Dark of the Moon.
Which, that was weird that he just disguised himself as a weird truck. Which, by the way, I played... one of my cousins had their graduation party at Dave & Buster's, and in between you playing the Godzilla VR game over and over and over, I used some of the free cards to like play to the end of the Transformers Human Alliance game, arcade game, which was released to coincide with Dark of the Moon. I could tell it was released to coincide with Dark of the Moon because they reenact the Battle of Chicago for a level. I swear there's a point to this, but I just want to point out, you fight Skywarp in the Chicago level, and he's just a purple version of Starscream. But, going back on topic, you fight Megatron in that, and it's literally just his Revenge of the Fallen version with a fucked up face.
Wow.
And he's the final boss, and he's like a triple changer where he turns into a tank, but the tank can fly.
I love that Godzilla VR game. Like, oh god, I missed that.
I wish that had been there when Schnick visited, because I don't think it was.
Oh, damn it!
They had a King Kong thing instead.
Well, the King Kong thing was at Kokomo Joe's, and that's still there.
Oh yeah.
But seriously, that Godzilla VR thing was a treat.
Yeah. Too bad there's only 2 levels to it. I'm hoping they add more.
Oh, but even then, those 2 levels are just like, I mean, you and I were going basically going throughout the entire experience. Woo!
Yeah, I think I talked my mom into doing that. While she was there.
Well, we got bad chemistry, and I think that's about the last of the incursion.
By the way, Miles, I know you love the the big motivational speeches that Optimus Prime has at the end of every Transformers movie. He has one at the end of the Transformers Human Alliance arcade game, and it is so badly translated that it's complete gibberish.
Oh god!
I keep meaning to try and look it up to send it to you, but yeah, and I think it's voiced by Peter Cullen too.
Oh no!
Can I say
Like
something?
you could tell this was
Oh, go
blunt
ahead.
force translated from Japanese. Go ahead.
So, during the start of that, I mentioned that that I've been unable to do the square and X attack, like whatever the special attack name is. Near the end of that
Suicide
mission,
Strike, yeah.
the Suicide Strike, that's what it's called. Well, near the end of that mission, the Suicide Strike meter is still empty. It refuses to fill. Randomly out of nowhere, the prompt to do the strike appeared on an enemy, even though it's still empty.
What the hell?
So, I was able to do a single Suicide Strike on a single enemy that felt like popping up the prompt.
Jeez Christ.
Just thought it was a curious glitch to bring up, I guess. Before we start, I want to delete some stuff because I hit the loot capacity.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, while you do that, I think I'm going to hit the bathroom.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Damn it. I was going to mow my lawn today, but I can't because it's raining.
Mm. No, we're here. It's just everybody took a break.
Yep.
Alright, I broke down enough shit. What happened was everyone went silent.
Well, yeah, Schnick had to fix manage his inventory, and and Miles and I went to use the bathroom.
After we're done with this, I need to make chicken strips.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm not quite done yet. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the that Transformers Human Alliance game is on YouTube. It's about a half hour long, so you can hear for yourself the utter gibberish of Optimus's final speech. Blunt force translated from like Japanese to English via Google Translate or some shit.
My retro PS5 controller cannot come soon enough. Like, it's been a pet peeve of mine that the PS5 controller got rid of, like, the colored face buttons. Like, you know, how X is blue, square is pink, and all that. Yeah, I wanted a controller that brought the colored buttons back, and the retro controller finally did that. And I remember, like, a year or two ago, we got a cock tease with it because they showed off a retro-inspired controller and PS5, which was one of a kind because it was a retirement present for the former CEO.
Douchebag.
Yeah, but then thankfully the retro collection they made for the 30th anniversary this year more or less resembles what the retirement present looked like.
They just gave him the prototype model.
I guess.
Wow.
And
I'm looking at an IGN article that said Warner Brothers Warner Brothers games to double down on Hogwarts Legacy, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, and DC, in particular Batman, after string of flops.
well, there's a fucking surprise. They don't want to take no risks. So
Well, that's why I say, like, Warner Brothers might just, like, pin Rocksteady down and say, you cannot kill off this game until you, like, finish fixing the Arkhamverse, which that might just entail, like, bringing back Batman, which, we've already got, like, confirmation they're doing that in the Deathstroke expansion, but, they might just be like, you have to finish this Brainiac storyline so that we can, so that we got the Justice League available. Which, actually, we've probably talked about this before just because there have been so many, we've done, because we've played so much of this game, but, I was chatting with someone in the comments that, basically, someone was lamenting that even if they fixed the, Arkhamverse and kill the Brainiacs and stuff, the government and the world still aren't going to trust superheroes. And I was like, that was actually the basis. The world not trusting the Justice League was actually the basis of, like, the major arc of the Justice League Unlimited cartoon.
yeah,
Where the cat.
Oh, are we ready? By the way,
I'm sorry, I'm still in the bathroom.
Oh, you are. Sorry, my bad.
well,
But yeah, so just the world not trusting the Justice League, like, a competent writer could turn that into a good story because they did it once already with the Justice League Unlimited.
well, the thing is, like, it's funny you bring up that story arc in particular because this whole thing with the Brainiac storyline and, like, the government basically doing a last hope to take out the Justice League that's gone rogue because of the Brainiac mind control, that feels like something that would have entailed Project Cadmus, not the Suicide Squad. And the 2016 movie had the exact same problem. Like, the Suicide Squad is not meant to be fighting world-ending threats. They're a Black Ops group. So, yeah.
But at the same time, like, DC themselves seems to keep making that mistake because I know there's a comic book called, like, the Justice League versus the Suicide Squad, where I think they kind of even the odds by putting General Zod on the Suicide Squad.
Well, at
wow.
least
Okay,
that
I'm
makes a
back
bit
now.
more sense, though.
Yeah.
I will find.
No, wait. I don't think it was General Zod. I think it was Lobo. It was one of the two.
Oh,
Well, Lobo does fit the Suicide Squad pretty well.
Yeah.
So
Speaking of Zod, I liked how they gave him a Man of Steel skin in, like, a DLC or free update for the original Injustice.
they did, yeah.
Oh, Adrian Tanasa sent me a message online. That Multiverse fighting game that Warner Brothers has out that's doing abysmally, they put out a new costume for Superman that's his, like, Trigon form from Apocalypse War.
Oh my god.
I was
They're
just surprised
referencing
to remember that Apocalypse War still exists.
Apocalypse War, R.I.P. Tony Todd.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of Tony Todd, when I saw the news, I was worried this meant that the new Final Destination movie was going to be canceled because he was apparently going to be a big part in that. Thankfully, it looks like they're already done filming, so it shouldn't be affected. Assuming
That's
As
still
long
gonna
as they don't
yeah.
do reshoots, then yeah.
If they need to do reshoots, then yeah, but
If they do
Presumably that's what the
reshoots,
Halloween 6 situation again.
if they do reshoots though, there is well, unlike Halloween 6, just because of when it was made, they didn't have this really available to them, or it would have been very hard to do back then. But they're actually bringing back Christopher Lee in that Lord of the Rings anime movie, War of the Rohirrim, And the way they're doing that is they are using like existing like content they have of Christopher Lee from the previous movies, and so they're taking his dialogue from the previous movies and remixing it to fit with the movie.
That's audio that you can pull. That's live action movie.
Like the exact same thing happened with Cars 3 when they used unused Paul Newman audio from the first Cars to bring back his character. Like,
I will say there probably is a way they could do it. I mean, I doubt they have the budget like Star Wars did when they used like Leia, like unused footage of Leia to keep her in Episode 9, but they could potentially potentially repurpose, like if they have to do reshoots, like old footage they have of Tony Todd.
Yeah.
Because I really want Tony Todd to at least get one, even with his death. I want him to remain as part of the franchise.
Well, yeah, like apparently the new Final Destination is meant to actually go into his character's backstory, like how he knows so much about how death works and everything.
I still am holding on to my theory that he is deaf.
Apparently, the creators have insisted that he is not deaf.
Oh, I call bullshit.
I don't know.
I call bullshit. Personally, I call bullshit because, remember, we had Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire and other people swearing up and down that they were not in Spider-Man No Way Home.
Well, I think that was a different scenario, but, I mean, we'll see, so...
I mean, like, why would you give away...
There's Matthew Lillard swearing that he's not in Scream 7, but was in Scream 7, he would lie about it.
Yeah. Well, people have been wanting Matthew Lillard back since, like, forever. Especially since, apparently one of the drafts of Scream 3 was that Matthew Lillard was going to be revealed to be alive and orchestrating everything from prison.
Silly, but that would be cool.
Yeah, and I mean, even Scream 6 sort of dropped a knot. Like, one of the killers in Scream 6 gets offed by the same TV that killed Matthew Lillard in the first movie. And I think they even... Yeah, it's his... Well, I knew his name, I'm just saying it for the... But, yeah, so... They say, yeah, this is the TV that dropped him, or so we think. Like, they sort of dropped a nod saying, oh, did he really die or something? I don't know.
Yeah, like, the Scream franchise at present really seems to be toying with the idea about Matthew Lillard being dead or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, as much crap as people give the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, it seems to have done wonders for Matthew Lillard's career.
Well, outside Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I really do. Honestly, Matthew Lillard, to me, is the unquestionably best thing about the Five Nights at Freddy's movies. Like, he is loving it.
He probably ached at the chance of getting to do genuine horror again.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, he is the best part of that entire movie. But yeah, circling back to Tony Todd, like, I know he's more well-known for better movies, but I do have somewhat of a nostalgia as a teenager watching Revenge of the Fallen, and now I know that he was the Fallen.
I was thinking he was in the Flash show, but now I'm thinking of...
He is in the Flash show. He's the voice of Zoom. He's the voice of Zoom.
Oh, okay. He does voice Zoom. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of Savitar and Tobin Bell. My bad.
Yeah, Zoom, like, as Zoom, he basically uses the voice he would later use for Venom.
Okay.
Yeah, I love his Zoom voice. Yeah. Honestly.
Oh my god, look at this brew, come here. Come here. Everyone, come here.
What? Oh.
Just seriously, just come here.
He's stuck in the ground.
Okay,
put you out of misery. Misery, die. He won't die. Why won't you die?
Okay, I got it.
He poofed. He popped
it.
Like, you know that pop sound I gave you that I used in one of Miles's presents?
Yes.
Frickin', you gotta use that for that clip.
Yep.
Because from my perspective, he just popped out of existence.
Yeah, mine too, I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think weirdly the reason why my traversal attack isn't working is like Harley Quinn has to like actively have airtime to use her traversal because like she comes in at like an angle or something and like
Well, mine
does.
Freeze doesn't have that problem, and I'm still can't use my
Okay.
traversal. Like Freeze just kind of skates around in mid in a circle,
Yeah.
and damages stuff.
Oh shoot, we need to get.
Anytime I hear this timer go off, I just think of the ring timer from Superman 64. I'm sorry.
This doesn't make any sense. The
Yeah, Spectre, I guess we're doing fine.
I've got to be destroyed by fear.
See, run to the portal.
Did you hear the lore they just tried to put out? Supposedly, Brainiac destroyed this planet with fear toxin. Apparently,
What? Oh,
that like. Again, look at this map. Oh, okay. Look at this massive map, and we only use like a small chunk of it. I think that all of the incursions are using this same map, but just sticking to a certain small corner of it so that you're less likely to notice.
so maybe this is the only really new thing they added is a slight, like, I will give the expansions credit. It does seem like as they've gone on, the incursion maps at least do bother to look more noticeably different, even if they just have to steal assets from the previous Arkham games.
Yeah.
You know, a thought just hit me. If Warner Brothers really is going to be dead set on trying to resurrect the Arkham series, I was wondering how they could do it without Kevin Conroy, and then I was thinking, they're probably just going to have Roger Craig Smith take his place.
Yep. They'll probably just have to do...
Yeah, he reprised Arkham Shadow.
Yeah.
Yep. I will say, Roger Craig Smith does a very good job as Batman.
Yeah.
I think he's incredibly I think he's seriously underrated.
There's a I've been looking up just cutscenes and stuff from Arkham Shadow. He does. He goes under the. Yep, we have reached the rank where we can go fight Brainiac anytime we want.
But continue. Arkham Shadow.
The premise of Arkham Shadow is that Bruce basically goes undercover in Blackgate Prison to try and investigate a new villain, and he goes undercover as Bruce's like recurring like criminal disguise Matches Malone. He has a completely different voice for Matches, and he basically cycles between 3 different voices for Batman, Matches, and Bruce Wayne. And you run into Leslie Tompkins, who keeps like shooting down his fake voices until he talks to her as Bruce.
Huh.
That is actually really cool that Roger Craig Smith sort of took that cue from Kevin Conroy, because I think, wasn't it Kevin Conroy who sort of created the idea of Bruce having a different voice for himself and as Batman?
Yeah.
I think, yeah, he did that for Batman the Animated Series.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I have some
Like
talent.
he honed his Batman voice as time went on, because in the early episodes his voice as Batman is very different. But yeah, I think he basically invented that.
Yeah, because that's what he did for most of the animated series, but then for like New Batman Adventures, the Batman voice sort of became the default, like even when he's as Bruce.
My suggestion would be
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Since we can do Brainiac, we do Brainiac, and then for our finale, because Brainiac's probably just going to be a very mediocre end, we end with a round of killing time after that.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Because yeah, there's probably not going to be much else for us to do.
Watch as we don't get Green Lantern.
Yeah, they haven't teased it at all.
Yeah.
What if they just watch them just drop it, just drop it and say, "Oh yeah, congrats."
Yeah, well,
I still wonder what are they going to do with Wonder Woman.
She's probably going to stay dead.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, that thing where in the new Batman Adventures, like the Batman voice was just kind of the default. That might have been character development, because I read a comic in the New 52 where Alfred every now and then has to remind Bruce, like, "You're doing your Batman voice all the time now, sir."
I mean, it does fit because he also basically does the Batman voice 24/7 in Batman Beyond, like with maybe a few exceptions.
Yeah.
But granted, in Batman Beyond, we don't see him interacting much with other people. Oh, outside Terry, so...
Mm-hmm.
God, now you're just making me want to rewatch Return of the... Like talking about Downfall and Return of the Joker, you're making me want to do a double feature of Return of the Joker and Downfall.
Yeah, I really don't want to, like, hang out with my folks tonight just because my aunt and uncle are coming over. I might lie and say that we have a meetup to watch X-Men the Animated Series just so I can stay home and watch the movies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't decided yet. 'Cause
Miles, aren't we supposed to be watching a movie tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Okay, I have to decide on something.
And then I should be ready for Wednesday unless something comes up, but I should be okay for Wednesday to do KOTOR episode 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for obvious reasons, I was not in the...
Yeah.
Those same obvious reasons are why I don't want to, like, be around for whatever conversation happens after dinner tonight with my aunt and uncle. I don't know if they're gonna talk about shit, but they might.
Honestly, it's... I'll give
Where the
you...
hell do we go?
I
Right.
do... I think we have to
Right, we have
mark
to
it.
select a mission, yeah.
There it is.
Okay, yeah, that works.
I will, honestly, my advice to you would be, and I'll use the advice Tim Waltz gave, is take time to yourself, was his advice. So, seriously, if that involves having to bail on, like, family plans because you are worried about things being brought up, just, again, I give you Tim Waltz's advice, and just take care of yourself.
I think I might, yeah. I actually am feeling, like, I was still having, like, physical symptoms last night. On a hunch, I took a double dose of my, like, anti-anxiety and depression medication, and it seems to have worked. I felt like back to normal last night, and I feel mostly normal today. We'll see. Where the hell are we supposed to go? Like
down here.
We're down in the Bat Cave. I get it.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm just gonna say that frickin' I was having SADS until Miles started talking to me when I first jumped on.
yeah. I think board game night
God.
helped me out a lot last night.
In all Batman enemies.
I played my favorite volcano turtle last night. Oh, we played that co-op game Spirit Island, and I played my beloved not my beloved, but like a character I really like that's like a volcano turtle spirit. What he does is he has a separate piece that walks around the board and can smash things in slow. It takes a little bit of like careful timing to use it effectively, but I managed it. I smashed the island so.
Oh my God! I just crashed.
Oh crap! You just
Shit!
what?
I just crashed.
Damn.
Oh shit, pickle.
Yep, I just crashed in the middle of this.
Well, I've been promoted to squad leader. It's letting Schnick and I keep going. Should we? I guess we should probably bail on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell? There was another
What?
toy boy over here. Where'd he go?
Okay, but yeah, I might
Okay.
need you guys to. I hate to ask, but kind of bail on it.
That's fine. I think maybe after we finish this mission and we're not getting savaged by shit, although we could just kill ourselves and do it.
Yep. Alright, you know what? Time to commit suicide.
Let's live up to our name, squad!
I mean, we could always just like.
What? The toy? There is another toy boy,
Wait, no.
and he freaking. Oh my
No.
god.
No. Here's what we gotta do. You gotta kill yourselves in front of Brainiac, and then that way he will do it.
Yeah, the rules of fucking smile. Only problem is we don't have the Joker around, so I don't think anyone gives a crap about the smile.
But wow, so yeah, crashed in the middle of the Brainiac thing. Put that in the review.
Yep, that's going in there. Shit on a shingle. Yeah, after I get the Transformers review together, which I might use tonight to do that.
Oh my god.
The Transformers Galactic Trials. After that, I think I'm going to play this to work on like the seasonal update video. Then I'll get to Shell Shock 2. I am standing
Major.
on lava and nothing's happening. Oh, there it goes.
Stop bringing me back.
must
I
have
want to
been-
fucking die.
Die, 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 die. Wow, how's that for the game?
Oh, there's an abort mission on the yeah, there's an abort mission option on the map. I just did that.
Yeah.
Yep, now I gotta retitle my stream real quick.
Fuck on the dock.
Yeah, thanks, Spectre.
Yep. Okay, now, how do I invite? Oh, right, the squad.
Yep, I'll do. I got that. I just Let's see.
Private squad. Oh shit. Okay. L3 invite. Kotor fan. Invite to squad.
Hey, now I'm back on, and okay, just accepted invite.
Excellent. Okay, I see it.
Yep, I'll be coming in shortly.
Yep.
Oh my god, why? Ugh. Just can't believe that happened.
Yeah, I can. Okay, so you're joining in?
Yep, I'm just loading in now.
Let's find out. Wait, I've got a Captain Boomerang bot and a Deadshot bot. Okay, so Captain Boomerang switched places with the Deadshot bot, and then you took Captain Boomerang's place.
Okay, oh hey, we have Captain Boomerang in our squad.
Lawless
We're actually
is
slightly
off.
back to the original squad, just missing King Shark.
And we've got a different hulking character to pick up the slack.
Lawless
uses a minigun.
has taken off, and she's off dicking around doing something, and yeah, when we kill this Brainiac, she's going to come and take all the credit, and Amanda Waller's going to give her all the credit.
Pretty much a guarantee, yes.
Yeah.
Boomerang's got more fun banter anyway.
Yeah.
I can't let. Ugh. Also, so I got my parents got me the Shout Factory Omen collection, which includes all the original Omen movies plus the Liev Schreiber remake from 2006, I think. And I was looking, and apparently I read the sequels to the Omen just get progressively worse and worse. So the Omen 3, it has it's not called the Omen 3, but it has some title. Apparently the demon child Damien grows up to be president of the United States.
Yeah, I've heard of that. The Cinema Snob has covered those.
Oh, he has? He's covered the awful Omen sequels?
Yeah, he's covered the sequels. Oh, I went to the map before it was allowed. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead, you were saying.
I saw all of the Lex Luthor, LexCorp icons, and I thought those were the missions, and they were not. So that's why the hang up there.
Hey, now I just gotta remember where we drop down. Cause yeah, we have to go over the edge. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we have to go down to the Bat Cave.
Yep,
Lex had some bullshit about the alternate universe Batman, but I don't remember. I didn't catch it.
Okay, we'll see.
They have spawned.
Okay,
see if
yep.
you crash
Now,
again.
I swear, if I do, that's got to be to borrow a phrase from, that's got to be a double fuck you.
Oh hey, your crashing got unglitched my traversal attack. I can use it again.
Here.
I still can't. I can't use my suicide strike.
So do I need to crash again?
No.
No,
Don't drag this on.
I mean, if you feel like it, but
Don't drag the shit.
Oh,
for
God, oh,
longer.
I can't fire my SMG without it running out of ammo.
Lovely.
which weapons?
Like-
That's how I got the gun to fix itself before.
Okay. Okay, but I was about to say, yep, so I got that glitch.
I can't believe we are 6 expansions in and we're still having bugs this severe.
I honestly believe it because I know they're not gonna fix them.
Yeah.
Like you know that episode, you know the Mr. Mistya Spitlick episode of Superman the Animated Series, and by the final round of him screwing around with Superman, and like when crazy stuff starts to happen against Superman's just completely used to it, and he's just casually ready to deal with it. That's how I feel with this game.
He's just like resigned to it. Like that was a great episode.
Yeah. Easily one of the funniest episodes of Superman.
I still have not seen barely any episodes of that series outside of the World's Finest crossover.
Superman the Animated Series is a good series. Like,
They nerfed the piss out of Superman for the sake of drama, because like it seems like electricity is is super damaging to him, but it's still a good show.
and unlike Batman the Animated Series, you could say Superman has a bit more of a story arc to it. Like, it actually feels like there's some progression. Whereas Batman was a lot more episodic.
Yeah. Like, Miles has repeatedly expressed disappointment that Batman the Animated Series' final episode is just a kind of a regular Two-Face story.
Yeah. Like, Batman the Animated Series itself doesn't really have, like, there's some semblance of story arcs, like how they gradually build to Harvey Dent becoming Two-Face, because they spend a few episodes with him just as Harvey Dent. But other than that, like, it's really a full episodic show, where, like, pretty much there's not much continuity to it.
Yeah.
Well, Superman's a lot more like what Batman Beyond would end up being, where it does feel like there's some progression going on.
And then Batman Beyond pretty much just whiffed at having a finale, too.
And, you know, the sad thing is, like, Batman Beyond, they were intending another season, but apparently they canceled the 4th season because they were busy with Justice League.
Yeah.
But at least with Batman Beyond, you had Return of the Joker, which is implied to take place after the show anyway, and they did go back to give Batman Beyond proper closure with Justice League Unlimited.
Stupid-ass closure, but closure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wasn't it like
They
That's
revealed
the
that Terry is actually Bruce's biological son through, like, these weird antics that Amanda Waller did with, like, swapping, like, the DNA. They swapped Bruce's DNA and somehow merged it into Terry's parent, like one of his parents, to where it was Bruce's DNA that went into the baby instead of the dad, I think.
Yeah, because Amanda Waller decided that there needed to always be a Batman.
well?
Like, I like the I like the theming behind.
Real quick,
I like the theming.
We're gonna have to.
Yeah.
I would just say we're gonna have to be really quick on this, just because we do have 24 minutes, and these canon things can be a nuisance.
Okay. I think we got time.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Schnick.
No, I was just saying I sort of like the theming behind it, since there is, like, a sense of, like, Terry, like, coming to terms with being his own thing as Batman, but, yeah, like, just the plot they insert is weird.
To me, it just always reeked of, you don't need to make the subtext into literal text.
Yeah.
I mean, 25.
I mean, it helped that was, like, one of the rare instances of Justice League Unlimited having Batman material because of the Bat embargo.
Yeah. What was funny is I've seen that episode. Amanda Waller says it was easy to get Bruce's DNA because he was leaving it all over town. She says this over like a shot of him like being treated by a ambulance at a Justice League thing. But Terry gives her a funny look and she's like, "Not that way."
Oh, that's funny.
Also, that episode brings back the Phantasm because Amanda Waller was so dead set on having Terry be a complete recreation of Bruce's backstory that she hired the Phantasm to kill Terry's parents as they were exiting a movie theater, but then she couldn't do it. So she backed out. Just to explain why
she decides not to do it, and then like basically walks past Waller and gives her like a fuck off look as she goes by. But yeah, they brought back the Phantasm for like a cameo in that episode.
Yeah.
Wait. So like, as in like Andrea Beaumont?
Yeah.
Literally Andrea Beaumont.
Complete with her being middle aged and everything because of the passage of time.
Yeah.
Again, since we're on the topic, Batman Mask of the Phantasm, probably my second favorite Batman movie of all time.
I've been wanting to watch the Batman again.
Like, when my parents and I were deciding, like, what to watch last night, like, you know, like, what series to start, whether The Penguin or Agatha, I just kind of took a look and was like, okay, so Penguin is based off of, the Batman movie, which is, kind of dark, gritty, and Agatha, all along I've heard is kind of a goofy romp, and you know what? I'm going with the goofy romp.
The only thing I've heard about Agatha all along is that you see her ass in it, in like one of the first episodes.
You do.
Just because
you do
like
see
Twitter people, just because Twitter people were going like, "We have full moon in the sky tonight."
But yes.
Okay, I'm about to leave.
So the MCU has ass art, huh?
Yep, it does.
Okay.
But yes, Agatha all along is actually so far pretty enjoyable.
I miss when Marvel was like doing a bunch of jokey different titles for the show, like Agatha, House of Harkness. I know one of them was Agatha, the Lion Witch with Great Wardrobe.
Oh God.
Anytime I think of... I don't know anything about the MCU version of Agatha. I only know about the version from Midnight Suns.
Oh yeah.
I know that she's all. I know that Agatha in the comics is like a really old lady.
Yeah, that's what she is in Midnight Suns. Yeah.
She's kind of like less openly hostile, like teacher of magic, and she's only been in WandaVision, which is a really good show. You should watch it. She's kind of meant to be like more of an outright villain in the MCU.
Yeah.
Where she's kind of like lying in the background, messing with stuff, and then waiting for a chance to kind of seize power when she finds it.
Yeah, in Marvel's Midnight Suns, she's not a villain, not at all.
Yeah.
So
she's actually extremely helpful to the main character.
Yeah.
Which again, I so love the fact that Jennifer Hale is the main villain in that game.
Yeah.
And why yes, I will never stop simping for her.
It's just funny that in that game that the female hunter is all but implied to be the canon one because she's the one that's on the box art and everything, but I always play as the male hunter only because his default appearance looks a lot like Jason David Frank, and I've just sort of latched onto that.
Where the fuck is our next mission? Oh, there it is.
It's kill Brainiac! Wow, that was only 2 missions we had to do.
Yeah,
when the usual
I
was
had to scout all around for it to find the blasted thing because it took a dear sweet time to show up.
But yes, I will be sure to send you those 2 clips. The one that I got of the brute stuck in the ground, and then also the one of me stuck in the traversal again.
I got the brute stuck in the ground on my
own.
own.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because I did get to him before, for some time before he despawned.
I have a couple of clips that might be of interest, but it's not like big stuff. Like I got the suicide strike prompt appearing, even though it shouldn't have. I got the brute getting stuck, but you said you have that, and then I also got myself getting stuck in the tree, but that's probably not important. So
I'm stuck in the tree is still fun.
yeah.
Oh yeah. It could actually lead to a joke about George of the jungle, stronger than you and me. Watch out for the
baby.
tree.
I have never seen that movie.
I have not either. Is that Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, it is.
It is, yes.
I saw commercials for it on VHS all the time, but I never
Oh,
saw
me
the
too.
movie.
Yeah, especially with that song. Yeah, watch out for the tree. And then it cuts to like the title. It's like George. And then they show the title.
Okay, I've got the gameplay of the last hour or so, so now I'm fresh and loaded for Brainiac.
Braniac.
What are we waiting for? Oh, okay.
Somebody in my chat has been
What?
has been
Another
listing
round
a
of
bunch of
what? Hold on. What's going on? He says be prepared.
They're trying to build that this is going to be a big scarecrow battle, but I won't spoil what the fight is, but it's not that.
Damn it! I was actually getting hopes that they would finally just copy and paste the Batman fight.
Well, that's Brainiac's MO in this game. Constantly build up to a grand, unique fight every time, and then it's just a copy paste.
Well, at least the Batman fight was simplistic.
I'm not talking about the old
visually.
Justice League fights. I'm talking about Brainiac's fights. But go on.
Oh, I know. But that's why I at least want him to copy the Batman fight, because at least that fight is incredibly simple, but it at least had some nice visuals to it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it also had the cool story bit beforehand where we did it one at a time.
Yeah.
Even though the story explanation for the fight was a complete ass pull.
Illusion of choice.
Telltale could... Oh my god, we have King Shark in this cutscene.
And he's the sewer shark.
It's funny you mentioned Telltale.
Sewer shark.
It's funny, Miles. It's funny.
Choice.
The illusion of choice, and it's funny because there was a Batman Telltale series.
I actually kind of enjoyed that.
Like, I know that people do like the Batman Telltale. Like, it's considered one of their stronger games compared to some others, but yeah.
Okay,
I played one Telltale game. It was the Guardians of the Galaxy one. It was fine. It's not something I need an entire series of.
Yeah.
What's kind of funny though is at the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game is all about you fighting over a relic that can bring someone back from the dead, and there's like a really evil like Kree person who wants to. But at the end, like the Guardians kind of fight over whether you use it to revive Drax's daughter, Rocket's girlfriend, Peter's mom, or if you get Nebula killed, whether to use it to revive Gamora's sister. But the funny thing was, by complete accident, I kept Nebula alive, so Gamora just sat out the final choice. I remember I did use it on Drax's daughter.
Aw.
Because it seemed like Peter had already gotten over it, and Rocket wasn't going to have much of a lifespan with her anyway.
Well, that's dark. Yeah, the only...
Well, also, Rocket was the one who pissed me off the most, I think.
Ah, so it's not a good version of Rocket in the Telltale universe.
I think he's fine.
I will also say I kind of enjoyed... I mean, granted, I am a Game of Thrones fan. I did actually enjoy their Game of Thrones game.
Like, the only game of theirs I extensively played was obviously the Walking Dead series. The first season still holds up. I hate Season 2. I've heard Season 3... I've seen a synopsis of Season 3, and I've seen that it's pretty mediocre. And season 4 was fine, I think, from what I've seen.
It was. I
Yeah.
played all of it. I actually kind of enjoyed it.
Well, 4 at least has a good ending, and then they made a comic series that ruined it, so...
Oh yeah, don't they make like Clementine a bitch in the comics?
Yeah, the comic opens with her abandoning AJ because, oh, I feel sad, I can't take care of you anymore, bye. And...
Yeah, we're just doing nonsense.
Just abandon, like, 3 whole seasons where she's basically the kid's mom, and she abandons him just because she's feeling a little sad. So
They're trying to pitch like this is some kind of thought experiment that Brainiac's running, and it's just not.
It's literally just kill shit. Oh hey, there he is. There's the bot. Brainiac spawned.
Who is he this time?
Wow, he doesn't
He's
even get an introduction.
He just
Like-
poofs in.
He just he just pooped. So who is he playing as, and what's going on with the arena?
He's Superman.
Oh, lovely.
Because I think anyway. Yep, he's Superman. I can see the cape. I gotcha.
Yeah. Got 2. I have 2 revives.
So yeah, it's just the Superman fight again.
So all this Batman
Take cover,
stuff.
take
So-
cover when you see like the lens flare in the corner of the screen. Someone had told me he was the Flash, so I'm glad I didn't spoil that and then be wrong.
Yeah.
Wow, we are like just mowing him down.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Shoots and ladders. Okay.
That's a
Okay.
good one.
Hiding behind a tiny rock, and it's stymied is the Brainiac Superman because he is a sissy. Yeah, resistance is hopeless. This will only be like the 5th fucking time we've killed Superman.
Oh dear. Whew.
Dude.
Shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot we could like stack up counters on him.
Oh fuck! Out, that hurt. That
Brainiac
hurt.
bullets
What?
praise you, making you unable to distinguish your allies from your foe. So, Superman has a new power of like noxious fart cloud that confuses you.
Who does he think he is, Shrek?
Yes.
Wrong
Is it
character
just
with
me,
an
or
S.
is he almost dead?
He is almost dead. Please.
Wow,
let
this is gonna be the
guys-
shortest Brainiac fight on record.
Yeah,
Thank God.
I'm not complaining one little bit.
Me either. Ah, okay, I died.
I got
I
you.
didn't
Where are
realize
you?
he was charging up.
Oh, I see you.
Oh yeah, you racked up some gold kryptonite on him, and now he's just shedding health like crazy.
Yeah.
It's like they gave him low health because they forgot that that was a mechanic, so now you can just end the fight in seconds.
Good. Where? Dude.
Yeah, because I don't remember this being part of any of the other Brainiac fights. And where? Yeah, he is
Die,
dead.
motherfucker!
Like, the fear toxin of unable to distinguish friend from foe is literally the only new thing they added, and they tried to hype it up as this temporary inconvenience as a giant thing.
Okay. This song and dance once again.
God, Jason Isaacs, I feel so sorry.
I'm just glad that I just hope he got paid well for this. Because he has to keep coming back to this bullshit.
Brainiac
It took
killed.
us 10 minutes, and most of that was the Horde fight. Actually,
Yep,
it took
it's
us
like-
9 minutes, and most of it was the Horde fight. And also, it didn't slip my notice. We have not gotten Green Lantern yet.
Yeah, we're...
Oh,
Watch
shit,
us, we
yeah.
don't get him. We're not gonna get him.
Unlocked mastery levels.
Wow, so the whole so this entire expansion was just pointless.
It added Lawless, and that was pretty much it.
And we got to tease a saving Green Lantern, then he fell into a portal never to be seen again. But I mean, we'll see.
What was the point of introducing him? Like, what's with all this Batman theme stuff if Batman is never a factor in it?
Yep, no cutscene.
No
cutscene.
Yep. Just...
Yep, Green Lantern
Wow.
went to a portal, Green Lantern went bye-bye. Nobody cares.
I want to check the Hall of Justice and see if he's
Yeah.
there, because it seems like he should have been there. Oh, we're in the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Let me see. I see the... Wait, he's there! He's there!
What?
He is there!
So there's no cutscene
God!
There's no cutscene of us rescuing him?
He just magically poofed. We don't know how he got here, but he's here.
Was he there after the... I wish we had checked after the last episode, but either way, we didn't get a cutscene of rescuing him. And even when we rescued the Flash,
It
was a series of still shots, but he was there.
And we got like a small scene of him collapsing at the site of the Brainiac fight.
Yeah. Whereas, like, it's like, yeah, we're rescuing Green Lantern, it wasn't even a copy of the Green Lantern fight. Like, what the...
Like, okay, it is killing me now. I want to know if he was there before we, like, at the end of the last episode. Like, if that scene where he, like, fell into a portal and just disappeared was supposed to be him being rescued. Even though they explicitly said it was not him being rescued.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, it still makes for a funny problem to point out.
Oh my fucking god.
That is
Pathetic.
That is unacceptable.
This game keeps finding ways to amaze everybody.
That is just fucking sad. I mean, crap in a hat. Honestly, that kind of pisses me off.
Well, I guess we'll do... are we still going to end on killing time just to have some kind of an actual finale?
Yeah, just to see how far. Yeah, the killing time. It'll be a better climax than that was. I mean, shit on a shingle.
Somebody in the chat is wondering if there was supposed to be a cutscene and it just didn't play.
There's a channel that always uploads these. I'll check and see.
Oh god, if we glitched out, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah.
All right, Suicide Squad, episode 6. All cutscenes. I'm googling it, so I'm kind of sitting still. All episode 6 cutscenes, so season 3 from Batman Arkham Videos, the official channel. Nope, there is no Green Lantern cutscene according to the official Batman Arkham channel.
Well,
it says all episode 6 cutscenes. It is 5.5 minutes long.
Wow. Pathetic.
Yes.
Just absolute. I have no words. I have no words.
Just to recap, there's basically there aren't even any like new missions. It's all just kill shit and collect stuff for like that signal device, so basically only 2 missions. And also repeat the Brainiac Superman fight, but they forgot about how the fight works, so it's insanely easy. No new weapons. Try to pass off the pre-existing weapons. No cutscene for Green Lantern, even though he was the entire point of this expansion. This is what the level of effort and basically product you expect for the game being on a skeleton crew now.
And we're still gonna get
points.
And we're still expecting to get Deathstroke.
What the hell? Because you went too far away, it gave me that timer for regrouping, and when the timer ran out, my head just exploded, and I was just a decapitated body laying on the floor for like a few seconds.
Oh yeah, that has happened to you before?
That's the first time it's happened with me.
Ah,
Yeah, that's happened to me before.
Yeah.
sorry,
The
I
same
didn't mean
thing.
to get
The
too
same
far.
thing happens if you're too far away from like a mission zone.
So I
I'm gonna
guess you
spend
could
my
just come
talent
back
points
from
while
the
we wait
net.
here.
Same.
I guess you're able to just come back from the neck bomb just exploding, because I guess that's the idea.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, I'm just pumping all my stuff into my shield.
Same here. I pumped a lot of stuff into shotgun ammo, and then Captain Boomerang uses shotguns, but Freeze doesn't. Okay, we're ready.
Somehow I got blasted into the water and I just floated up out of the water. Well,
That reminds me of a glitch in GTA 4 where you could actually glitch yourself underwater and just walk around like on the floor of like a pool filled with water.
hey Nico, it's your cousin. You want to go bowling?
Okay, the top comments on the episode 6 cutscenes. First, Johnny Do3 says, "I still have the disc of this game. I'm snapping the disc in half if Batman's Return is just a cartoon." Tom Impala says, "Crazy a VR game is more cinematic than an 8-year-long development time AAA console game." TJ Beyonder 2814 says, "Not to be rude, but I totally forgot this game was still going on."
And I remember when people were still trying to defend this game at release.
Yep.
If those people are still around, I want to like grab them by the throat and just hold them up
For
and just.
fuck's sake, I got stunned as I started flying over the bottomless pit. Now I'm falling to my death.
Oh no!
Oh, I recovered. Now I can fly my way back.
So but you got so basically you got spawn killed.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, I made my way back. I did not die.
Oh yeah, we're just annihilating them here. Like I'm not having that like beefy enemies issue.
Yeah, that was only in that one mission on the overworld, so maybe they finally like realized that was not a good thing to retain whatever small semblance of players they still had. I haven't checked the player numbers on this in a while. They had like stayed a little consistently higher after like after Lawless was introduced. On Steam anyway.
Lawless really was that big of a drag, huh? A draw.
Maybe it was just the new maps and the Arkham stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe,
that could be true. Hey! My Suicide Squad strike is back!
Woo!
Nice.
The prompt for it's grayed out, but I think that's up. Yeah, that's just. I just need to get near an enemy to use it.
Yeah.
Mastery level increase.
Where are the enemies?
And for my next trick,
a Tommy gun!
oh, I was gonna say that joke from Cleavon Little and Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, matter of fact, can I show you the mask tomorrow?
Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Sure. That actually sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, I just realized I never logged it for Letterboxd, so that could work.
Smoking.
It's party time!
Son of the Mask is
P-A-R-T-Y?
just it.
Because I gotta.
Son of the Mask, I will say, is physically painful to watch.
Yeah, I'm not showing you that.
Like,
Winners.
if I'm ever gonna watch Son of the Mask again, you've got to get me Kronk.
Kronk as in Kronk's New Groove, huh?
No, as in drunk.
I'm sorry.
You will have to. Where are the enemies, by the way?
Yeah. Where are
I
they?
think this map is too big.
Oh God, yeah. I think the map
I
is
see
just.
one guy.
Yeah, I think I see a whole bunch of them down there. I think. Yeah, I see enemies down there.
The dumb
Wow, this
fucks
is-
couldn't be bothered to balance this mission for.
Wow, this is so
Actual-
poorly designed.
Yeah, the map is way
This
too.
is like my amateur frickin' NPC battles in Gmod. Where I just spawn NPCs
Like,
across a huge map and then...
Honestly, I can't believe
Oh, I
I'm
see
going to be
them now.
making this reference. I will say that this actively reminds me of an issue with the Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer. The big issue when Call of Duty Ghost came out, its huge, its biggest issue was its multiplayer maps were way too big for the player size of multiplayer matches. And so,
Yeah.
like, you could go for several minutes without running into players on multiple maps.
Kind of sounds like Beyond, where you spent most of the time just wandering around aimlessly trying to find something to kill.
Yeah, so like Call of Duty Ghost, I would say arguably has one of the worst multiplayers in the series just for that fact.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes me even play the multiplayer from time to time, and by multiplayer I mean I load up the bot stuff, is I did buy the DLC, the mini DLC for the game where where you can make Arlie Ermy the multiplayer announcer.
Yeah.
Although
Alright,
now,
there are enemies on the higher up platform now, so I'll go take care of fight them.
okay, but honestly, after seeing Major Pain twice now, I would love for there to be like a Damon Wayans voice pack for Call of Duty where he's doing Major Pain voice.
I have to wonder if Damon Wayans still acknowledges Major Pain.
I would hope he does because he's funny in it.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if he does. Like that would be hilarious if Activision was like, "Hey, Damon Wayans, we want you to do a voiceover pack for a Call of Duty multiplayer." And he's like, "Okay, what voice do you want me to do? Do you remember your Major Pain character? Do that."
This map is so big, I can't freaking get back up!
Same. I can't.
I can because Mrs. Freeze's flight is awesome.
Actually, I can. I just had to grapple all the way around and go in a very roundabout way.
Frickin' I need a revive.
Where are you? Oh, I see you. I think I'm closest, so I'm.
Oh yeah,
I'm like-
all the enemy. Yeah, all the enemies have migrated up here because I'm looking at a shitload of them right now.
Okay, well, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, Nick. On my way.
Oh,
There you
someone I forget which video it was where they actually saw like, oh, it was Harry Potter Connect where they saw my name written on the Hogwarts letter. They realized my name is Kenton, and they're like, oh, that's why this group is called Task Force KMN.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's called Task Force Kill Me Now,
Yes.
which is probably what this game is internally saying to itself. Kill me now.
It's what the dev team is screaming. Yes.
Yeah.
There was during one of their like shooting the shit sessions, the guy who does live streams with Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh, he goes by Jimbles. He said this of Yu-Gi-Oh's localization department, and I think it holds true here. That department is just the perpetual screaming of the damned.
Help! Oh, guys, I think I have a massive glitch. I don't think I come over to where I'm revived. I'm like literally stuck in the environment.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay. I see it now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can get me because I am literally stuck.
Well, we can't. We need to head to that portal, which luckily is right close to you.
Well, just
Frickin', of
try
course
at
they take
least.
my flight away. I see you.
Got you, so.
Up, I phased through the floor and got you. Okay. Hey, Boomerang's stuck! Boomerang! How you doing? You buried in the sand? How you doing?
Okay, take clips because I'm still on the higher level.
Hey! Boomerang!
I got a clip. I got a clip of the last minute.
Thank you.
Because
I'm still on this upper floor so that to keep our time up.
Oh, I got you. Wait, are you down? Sorry, it sounded like you were down.
No, but I was trying to get the clip because Boomerang looked funny.
God, like, again, 6 expansions in, and we're still having major glitches.
Having new problems, yeah. Someone brought up that if Rerez does adjust bad games on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and I think it's on in his brain, they should just ask me to, like, recap all the expansions. Hey, I'd do it. I had hoped I'd get to, like, into one of their videos by talking about, like, Batman Beyond for Return of the Joker or something, but I won't. Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, just the fact that, like, he gave you a shout out, like, yes, sir, Mr. like Shane Rerez, sir, or something is what you said.
Yes. Like, I know that when he had he told me that the guy that he had to talk about Gundam in their Gundam 0079 review, that was someone who worked in their own studio, so, like, I've kind of learned to stop asking.
Yeah.
Because, aside from making me look desperate.
Yeah, this map is just terrible. Like,
This map,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to call. Actually, no, I am going to call this the worst expansion.
Oh yeah, this is just because there's nothing fucking new on offer. Like, I think they just took stuff from Arkham City, and honestly, I might not even be that. This loading dock might have been from this own game.
This is such a piss poor map, though.
It is, yeah. Like, this map, you can tell, was designed to be modular so that they could just drop you into a chunk of the map for one of the levels, or for one of the new incursions, and call it a day. It was not designed for this survival mode where that uses the entire thing.
Well, I'm dead.
I got you. Yeah, I just don't know how that you can get any more lazy. Like, every
we'll
time
find out because there's going to be 2 halves of Deathstroke expansion.
Let me guess. No new. I bet you, no new weapons, and it's just Deathstroke.
At least I would probably
like.
What? What if it got? What if it got progressively lazy? What if it got progressively lazier to the point where, like, they don't even make you, like, grind any kind of arbitrary level to get to the Brainiac fight?
I don't think they'll do that because that is literally the only, like, meat in the gameplay at this point. And it wasn't even that much meat for this one. We literally just had to get, like, play for, like, 2 hours, maybe. Actually, it was more like an hour. It was under 2 hours because since the PS4 can only record, like, an hour of footage at a time for sharing, I had a timer on my phone. It was less than 2 hours, like, maybe an hour 45 to get to Brainiac.
Shit.
Pickle.
There's a lot of enemies up here. I got them.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think. Schnick and I are just resigned to being down here.
Yeah.
Well, there's no enemies.
Well, that is
down
definitely
there.
going in the review that this level was so badly designed that, like, Mrs. Freeze was the only member of our group that could actually reach it. Like, I don't think Captain Boomerang could get up here. Lawless probably could. Joker probably could.
So again, the DLC characters feel like more like patches than new characters.
Yeah, it's, like, literally the same as, seems like pretty much the same as, Avengers.
Yep.
Except Avengers, I think, actually had more meaty content for longer periods of time.
Yeah.
It had a better story campaign, that's for damn sure. Because, like, at least with Avengers, like, the Miss Marvel storyline was great.
Yeah.
When I
absolutely.
played the Avengers campaign, there were, like, levels where you're, like, doing, like, platforming with Ms. Marvel and, like, going through and all that. That, for a minute, at least fooled me into thinking the game was better than what people were describing, until I got to, like, where the grind started.
So, yeah, basically the introductory level as Miss Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if that was the whole game, like, if it was just a Ms. Marvel game, that would have been one of the best superhero games. That could have been one of the better, like, better superhero games in existence.
Well, in general, the story levels at least had variety. Like, this game, even its story levels were just the same as the normal grindy ones, except for the Batman one.
Yeah, that's what all the reviews at the time said. Like, if Avengers had just been a more story-driven game with that solo campaign, maybe a little more polished out, it would have been fine. But they ducked out of having a real ending, and then just everything had to be built around the stupid-ass grinding.
Yep. Like, it's after playing this, you realize that Avengers actually did have potential.
Yeah,
this has no potential. This has zero potential.
Yeah.
You cannot convince me that this is going to somehow be able to turn its... Avengers, at least, you had the illusion of being able to turn itself around.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, they at least tried with the, like, Hail Mary of the Black Panther expansion.
Yeah, that was their Hail Mary, and they at least tried.
Yeah.
This game isn't even trying. Like, this isn't even trying. Like, honestly, it's like the... I think there's a meme or a gif of, like, just throw in the towel, man!
I think that the meme is, stop! He's already dead!
Dead.
And then Rocksteady replies with the other meme, I didn't hear no bell!
That just reminded me
of
of
mastery
one...
level 33, and we're still all going on just perfectly fine.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm enjoying... This is actually...
When you mentioned a bell, you just got me thinking of Time Crisis 4 of all things, because one of the boss fights in that game has, like, your friendly NPC helping you fight the boss, and basically they play it like a frickin', like, boxing match, like, complete with, like, your mission support giving you commentary over the fight, listing out the moves and everything, and then when you beat the boss, on the results screen, you get a knockout bell.
I'm down. Come get me.
But yeah, that's one of the best bosses in the series, just because of how silly it is.
Okay, there's an adjacent island over here that's got a shitload of enemies on it now. The area where I was is cleared out.
Oh,
you
fuck,
just
I'm
went down
again.
again.
Damn it.
We might want to leave because looks like it's gonna be insta kills.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, we can probably leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I just need to find where.
Well,
the
you're
exit
much
is.
closer to the portal than I am.
Oh, I am. Oh, I actually. Well, I am. Yeah.
I see it.
Oh wow, yeah, I am. Fuck it, I am. Yeah. Wait, is the portal down in the Bat Cave?
No, it's right here. I just jumped into it.
Where is it?
Oh.
Is it invisible for you? Because
Yeah.
you were right on top of it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was invisible for me.
Oh my god. Yeah, you were right on top of it. Now you're thinking with portals.
Fuck.
Sorry, that was a good game. So yeah, that was a train wreck.
Yeah, that was just colossal. So yeah, my guess is, I think you said you're putting both parts together.
Yeah. It's not going to be hard.
I was already the boss, but now it's official.
Just. What was that?
Well, I got a lot of gear.
I got a lot of gear, and most of it... I got some decent pieces, but yeah, like...
A tier 4 Scarecrow Lucky Charm.
I am about to see what gear I got, and then I'll tell you what it is I got. I got a lot of stuff. Let me see. Lots. I got a grenade that seems to do a lot of damage, but it doesn't have a whole lot of range.
Is it just me, by the way, or do we have 0 hit squad this entire session?
Yeah, we haven't.
I got a better shield, I
Fucking weird.
guess. I guess I could put this grenade on, or I don't know.
Like, wow, we don't even need another session because just crap and a half.
Oh, holy
is
crap!
lazy.
I just picked up a master level 2 Riddler grenade that does like twice the damage of what I've got now.
Might look at my grenades, see if I have any of those.
The one I've got now is a Captain Cold grenade. Oh, damn it!
Ooh, a well-placed toss. That's actually much better.
Don't want that because that's crap. Don't want that because that's crap. Don't want that because that's crap.
Gentleman's undead spirit. Corrupted golden gliders, ethereal shards. Wow. Yeah, so that was yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Ugh. So yeah, that's wait. You know what? Let's can we all do a dance can we all get a footage of us doing a dance party as our characters?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's face each other.
Oh.
Da na na na. Can't touch this. Da na na na. Anybody got a song to sing?
Janice the singer.
Oh, that's scary. Okay, I downloaded the lyrics for like a few things, but I don't know.
Oh, actually, I know you probably don't have it in front of you, but honestly, I was just kind of thinking, since we kind of need some comedy, that 70s show theme song.
Okay. Hanging out down the street, the same old thing we did last week. Not a thing to do, but talk to you. We're all alright. We're all alright. Hello, Wisconsin. Oh, what's that? I got something. Oh, a good one. That's better.
Okay.
All right. No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you're broke. Your love life's DOA. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. The Friends theme.
Well, on that note.
On that note, am I allowed to quit and go back to Time Splitters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Play
And
a
I-
good
and I
game,
gotta
for
get
God's
off and-
sake. Carly
I gotta get off
immediately
and go
got
do
swapped
lunch.
out with King Shark.
Ugh. Well, my parents
And,
and I are now working on a date for when we're gonna do the our Hell's Kitchen cooking thing.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that.
That's fun. Yeah, I hope it doesn't have
Say hi to
like
my
too like
PS5
bad
background.
shit ingredients.
Oh no, I should be able to find some things that are doable.
Say hi again.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe I'll have maybe if I screw something up, like it ends up raw or something, I can play a YouTube clip so I can have Chef Ramsay telling me it's raw.
Yep.
It's raw. Or I can start making so much capellini that I put it in my trash can. Look.
Or that guy who made spaghetti till the day was out. At first, Chef Ramsay was mad that he was just confused.
I think so. Yeah, Suicide Squad made my PS5 have a huge brain fart, and it couldn't process the idea that I could play a better game on here.
Oh, let's see. I got Silent Hill 2. I got Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Got MGS3. So yeah, I got no shortage, and Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I got no shortage of good games to play on this console.
If we go back to my thing, I got the other Time Splitters games. I have the Sonic Generations remaster, System Shock remake, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, Darksiders 2, Dino Crisis, and the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters.
And you chose to spend your Saturday morning doing this.
Well, not anymore.
Well, hope you all have. I think I'm gonna head off now. But thank you all. As always, this was a ton of fun. But before I do go offline, actually, I will actually send you those clips.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
I'll send you my stuff too.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, before I head out. So yeah, media.
I've had a belly.
No, it's not that. I need to find. Where can I access all my clips? The game base. Where are you? Okay, where do I find all of my clips?
I'm gonna jot down all the notes
Oh,
from
there we go.
today's session. Well, it's
Okay,
still
so I'm gonna
fresh.
make sure I have the Harley Quinn thing. Okay, so I found the Harley Quinn, my Harley Quinn clip. I'm gonna make sure it's the right one. Yep, here we are.
No alcohol allowed. I'm destroying it. Suicide Squad, you detox with a nice can of Pepsi. No, I'm not allowing no alcohol.
You detox with a nice kind of Pepsi Man.
Yes.
Pepsi Man! Oh, yep, I found it. So yeah, it's a minute clip. It's towards the very end of the clip, but yep, I got it.
Cool.
Cool beans.
I'm sorry when I hear
Share.
that, I just think of the BMC game where they just say that over and over and over.
Okay, I sent you the I sent you that clip of me getting stuck in the environment, and then I think what was the other one I was. Oh, I think it was the. Okay, no, that's the one you have footage of. Then, making sure. What was the? Oh yeah, me being stuck. Yep. So I was just cursed this session.
Pretty much, yeah. I was kind of the lucky one. Like I didn't get the traversal move, but I still got other stuff. I got the rest of it was.
I hope I got some stuff that was valuable for the glitch list.
Okay, so yep, I just shared. I believe yep, I've just shared my 2 clips with you.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna make sure they upload while they're uploading. Okay, you should have both of them.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome. Well, again, as always, I have a lot of fun with my buddies here. This was fun to just collectively shit on.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. This was a fun hangout.
It was. Oh, yep. You all have a great rest of your day.
Yep.
You too.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
I am keeping this going for just a few seconds longer so that way I can play pool. If these frickin' enemies go away. Alright, let me play pool. there. I'm happy.